Hey guys, so today, or tonight I guess, it's like 1 in the morning when I'm filming this, but that's not important. But today I'm going to be doing my March TBR, which I'm really excited for because I was watching another YouTuber's video, and they were being sponsored by Scribd, and so they had like a 60-day free trial for, you know, if you clicked on the link, and so I did, and then I checked it out, and there's ebooks, audiobooks, other things. I didn't really look at the other, there's like other options, but I'm only interested in the ebooks and the audiobooks, so most of the audiobooks, but I made my stack of books that I wanted to read this month, and then I checked to see if they were on Scribd, and ended up that they were, and so basically all of these books I have on audiobook, so I'll definitely be getting through a lot of them this month, if not all of them, which I'm very excited for. There's 14 books, well 15, because one of them I don't have physically. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of books this month. I also want to participate in one Read-A-Thon, which is the Re-Read-A-Thon, which is being held or was created by Murphy from Murphy Napier or Napier. I don't know how to say that exactly. She's hosting a Re-Read-A-Thon, which is basically a week that you reread books. And so there's 4 challenges for that, so I will mention them when I talk about the books that I'm going to read this month. That'll be from the 18th to the 24th of March, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, let's just get on to the books. So the first book that I'm going to talk about, I've actually already finished. I was halfway through it, so I saw it on Scribd, and then I listened to the rest of it on audio. That's why I finished it so fast. But that is Shadow Me by Tara Mafi. I had like a want or like a need to like finish this series because the newest book in the series is coming out this month, I think, like in a couple days. So I've been watching Woody Novels like videos about them, which I shouldn't be watching them because they're like spoilers, but I don't know what she's talking about, so is it a spoiler? So that's been making me want to finish the series and like be caught up and be like all in the hype, you know, or whatever. That was weird. This book is about a girl named Juliet whose touch is lethal, so if she touches you, you're probably gonna die. And so she gets captured and held in this place called the Re-Establishment. Basically just like goes from there. I liked this book. I didn't love it. But that's all I'm gonna say because I will talk about it in my March wrap-up. So the other book that I am currently listening to that I don't have in physical form that I will finish probably like tonight or tomorrow is I've Got Your Number by Sophie Kinsella, which is about a girl who loses her phone and finds a phone in the trash can, and she picks it up, and the phone belongs to the assistant of a guy named Sam, and she like quit basically and like threw her phone in the garbage can, and so she picked it up, and she kind of becomes like fills in for her job, I guess, kind of, because she can't give up the phone because she lost her wedding ring and anyway, so that was like a really bad summary of what's happening, but it's kind of, I don't know what's happening, so I mean, anyway, it was just like it's Sophie Kinsella, basically, so I feel like all of hers kind of have the same, like, feeling about them. So I am currently reading that right now. So the next 4 books I'm talking about are the books that I plan on rereading during the Re-Read-A-Thon, and I'll tell you what challenges that each go for. So one of the challenges is to read an old favorite. I chose The Unbecoming of Mara by Michelle Hodkin because I love this book and I really want to reread it. I just did my top 5 book boyfriends, and Noah Shaw is one of them, so after talking about that, I kind of like want to reread it because I love this book and I love Noah Shaw, and I love Mara too. I mean, she's good, she's cool too. So the second challenge is read a new favorite, and I chose The Book of Ivy by Amy Engo, however you pronounce that, sorry. I've been wanting to reread this because I've been talking about Bishop a lot lately. I read this about a little over a year ago, so I mean, it's still like a new favorite. But yeah, so that's my second. Oh, I didn't tell you what those are about. Whoops. The Unbecoming of Mara is about a girl who was like in an accident and like her friends died and she survived, and then she, I don't know, she's kind of like an unreliable narrator. It's kind of hard to explain. She's like an unreliable narrator, and she like, her family moves to Florida, and then she meets Noah. I mean, I don't know. It's just like a paranormal romance book, so it's kind of like, I mean, that's kind of the, like, you don't know what's happening. You eventually figure it out. So I really enjoy this book. It used to be pretty like talked about, but not anymore. If you were interested, you should read it. Even if you're not, you should read it. They're like bigger books, but they go by really fast. So, anyway. And then the Book of Ivy. It's about a girl who lives in a society where there's like two classes, like the upper class and the lower class, and to keep both sides happy, when you're 16 you get married off to someone from the opposite class. And so her family really hates the governor, president, I don't know, I think he's the president, and their family, and so she gets married off to him, and then she's gonna try to kill him once they're married. That's what that book is about. It's really good. I surprisingly enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. So for the third challenge, it's read a book to help you prepare for the next book in a series. And I don't read a lot of series. Like, all the series that I have read are like done. And so the closest thing that I have to catching up on a series is The Evolution of Mara Dyer, which is the second book in the Becoming a Mara Dyer trilogy. And obviously it's the second book, so I can't tell you what it's about. But she does have a new 3 books about Noah Shaw. They're called the Shaw Confessions, and it's about after these 3 books. But this is the second, but I don't have the third book, so I mean, I think it counts. So anyway, then for the fourth challenge, it is read a book that you gave a low rating to, and that is going to be Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. This is my least favorite book in the Hunger Games trilogy, which is very unpopular because this is usually people's favorites. It's not my favorite. I'm kind of dreading reading it again because it took me forever to read. Sorry if the background moved at all. My camera stopped filming. Anyway, these are the 4 books I want to get to during the Re-Read-A-Thon. So the next book that I want to read in March is called Spinning by Tilly Walden, which is a graphic novel about a dancer. And I think she falls in love. That's all I remember about it. That's all I really need to know, because I mean, graphic novels usually go by pretty fast. I'm not really worried about what it's about. I just know it has dancing and I like the color scheme. So the next book I want to read in March is, I'm actually so excited to read this, but it is the Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. I remember when this came out and everybody was freaking out about it and had all these long videos about each one. But yeah, I'm super excited, especially with how Save Heavenly Fire left off. I don't know what it's about. I mean, the title is pretty self-explanatory. So, I don't know what's gonna happen in it, but we follow Simon and he's in the Shadowhunter Academy, so that's all I need to know. So the next book I want to read in March is called Brave New Girl by Rachel Vincent, and to be honest, I don't know what this book is about. I'm pretty sure it's dystopian. This book would probably make everybody cringe so hard because people hate the, oh, I'm not like other girls trope or whatever, and I'm pretty sure this is everybody dresses the same, everybody looks the same and whatever, and then one day this dude is you're beautiful, you're unique, you're different, which is probably gonna be annoying, but I don't know. I just saw it, I thought it would be interesting, kind of. If not, well, I don't know. I have a book to make fun of, I guess. So the next book I want to read in March, I'm also a little bit of the way through, a couple chapters through, and that is Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And this is the 4th book in the Naturals quartet, I guess, for the Natural series. Why am I saying quartet? Series. The Natural series. Anyway, but I heard about this from, what is her name? I'm so bad at remembering names. Jordan, over at the Jordan Journals. She was talking about this series, and then I picked it up, and I really like it. The first book is called The Naturals, and it's basically about these teenagers that are naturals at a certain thing, and so it's kind of like Criminal Minds, honestly, and some of the things they talk about are talked about in Criminal Minds. They join up with the FBI because one of them is really good at spotting lies, and she's also good at lying because she can, anyway. And then one of them's really good at crime scene and what happened and how it happened and stuff stuff like that. It's really good. I highly recommend it. If you like Criminal Minds, you'll like these books. So the next book I want to read in March is Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I heard about this book from Murphy over at Murphy Napier. I don't want to keep, why do I keep saying that? I don't know how to say it. She's saying that it's kind of creepy, and I'm kind of in a creepy book kind of mood. But hopefully it's not too creepy. I don't know. I could be totally off. I've just heard her talk about it a lot, and so I picked it up. The next book I have is Feral Youth by Sean David Hutchinson. It's a novel in 10 points of view, and so they're all from 10 different authors. 10 including him, but 9 other ones other than him. It's about a bunch of teenagers. They go to this camp or something, like to learn about how to survive, and then they drop them off in the wilderness and make them survive. And yeah, it's a bunch of teenagers and then different perspectives. I'm pretty excited. I've started like the first chapter. I haven't finished, but a little bit different than like what I'm used to reading, so I really like it so far. The next book I have on my TBR is very popular, but it kind of has like mixed opinions actually, and that is When Dimple Met Rishi by Sindaya Manan. I probably butchered every part of that, but I'm so sorry. But yeah, this book is about a girl named Dimple who loves coding, and so she goes to this coding camp thing, and while she's excited about the coding thing, her parents are excited about a prospective arranged marriage with a dude, and so that dude goes to the camp to try to fall in love with Dimple. I'm really not good at explaining things, but I'm pretty sure you all know what this is about. But yeah, some people don't like it because it doesn't focus on the code enough, and it just like completely forgets about the code and just goes to the romance, and some people really enjoyed it, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but I'm excited to give it a try. The next book I have here is Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella, and I have no idea what this book is about. I just saw Sophie Kinsella, I bought it, I own it, I saw it on Scribd, I picked it up, couldn't tell you what it's about. I have no idea, so. And the last book on my TBR is Love, Life, and the List by Casey West. So this book is about a girl who gets rejected from an art show because she doesn't have like any heart or whatever, and so she decides that this summer is going to be the summer that she gets heart. And so she has all these things that she's going to do to, you know, gain some experience in life. And yeah, that's basically what this is about. There'll be a love interest, obviously. And I'm ready. I'm excited. I love Casey West, so I'm excited to read this book. So that was it, you guys. That was my March TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, let me know if you're participating in the Re-Read-A-Thon. I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.